Hi. A lot of the information you're giving us today seems to relate to one-off occasions, an interview. Very important to empathise and build the rapport. The difference seems to be that you've got to do it in a short time, and if it doesn't succeed, there's probably only loss of face. Michael Parkinson would probably get people back on year in and year out because he built rapport. If he got it wrong, they just wouldn't appear on his show again. With us, we probably need to have ongoing business relationships with people over months, years, ongoing annual cycle of meetings and so on. That's probably the biggest difference that I perceive between what you've been doing and what we do. Have you got any tips on how we can actually maintain and enhance the trust and the rapport and the empathy over a longer period?
Well, there's two things. One, by watching my mistakes here, obviously, with my family and with my relations with outside of work, that's improved. So there is a hit-on effect, and we continue our relationship. The other thing is usually I work with smaller groups, and because they work together on this rapport thing and they work continually in the office, they can start reflecting what the other one does, becoming each other's coach. To know that we have an atmosphere where it's a little bit open. You know, you came across a little aggressive. Better you say it in the team than a customer walks away. So this isn't a one-off shot. I mean, I happen to do that there. This is a continual. Some people I've ended up friends with, and you know, we're both open with each other. So it's not about a short, sharp, you know, a quick fix. It's about working with each other and saying, this is what we're aiming for. We're aiming for making sure that whatever state we're in, we have to manage and really pay attention. And you have to do it with each other. So I hope I didn't give the illusion that this is just a quick fix. I think that's interesting. That's your self-awareness, isn't it? I mean, this is why it has to start that way. If you think, I want to screw this guy out of 50 billion, and that's really what you're thinking, you know, there are people that are nuts. There are people with Asperger's, and there's a great book called Snakes in Suits about how many guys are running a company that are actually insane, okay? So I can't be responsible for them. You know, if that's your decision and you want to hold up the bank, I'm not responsible. But what my responsibility is maybe calling it when I see it in you and telling other people in the office, something's wrong with this guy. Do you see what I mean? I can't manipulate you. I can't fix you, but I can fix me. So if I'm reading you correctly, I'm always surprised when women say, my son is 30, did you know he was gay? Where was she when he was 16? Okay, because it shows at 16. You know, keep your eyes open and then call it. If you have a problem with somebody in the office, call it, but learn how to call it with elegance. It's not about, you know, when you bend forward like that, I so hate it. You wouldn't do that to your kids. You know, you would know how to create rapport. Use what you've got.